welcome back to the channel. Dodger Gamer here, International Manager of Mystery, managing obscure nations, so you don't have to. So today we have an obscure match within an obscure tournament with the obscure nations as we play our final group game of the South Asian Championship, bizarrely being played away to Sri Lanka, even though the tournament's being hosted by Afghanistan. We're already through, so this is a battle for first place. Just to show you what happened in the other group, in Group A, India and Nepal have gone through, so one would assume that the top team here is going to play Nepal in the next round. That's not guaranteed, of course. If you remember what happened in the Solidarity Club, we played the semi-final against Mongolia, who we'd also been in the group with. But anyway, Nepal are ranked 182nd in the world, whereas the Indians are ranked 135th. So obviously we want to finish top and get the easier draw for the next round. We're sticking with this formation, even though we are the away team. It's just been working really well for us. So we'll see how it goes in the beginning. I'm just going to drop that down to standard, actually. We'll see how it goes in the beginning, and if it's a disaster, we'll make some tweaks. Sri Lanka going with a 4-5-1. Hopefully this will be less eventful than my last match with Sri Lanka, which I showed brief highlights of in a previous episode, where we had 2 players sent off, but we still managed to win. Alright, let's kick things off then. So we're playing in the blue today, a rather fetching blue, has to be said. You can see Sri Lanka are also pretty tired out, much more tired out than we are, especially in midfield, so we'll be looking to overrun them there. Speaking of overrunning them in midfield, here come the Rashid boys. So Ahusan gets it now, knocks it back to Rashid in the middle. Nice bit of short passing there. Ahusan whips in the cross to Rashid, another Rashid at the back post. Ahmed Rashid scores 11 minutes in, and we are on our way to top spot in the group. Concentrate, boys, concentrate. We need to hold on to this lead as long as we can. That's been the only shot we've had so far. Sri Lanka haven't hit the target yet. Hopefully it's going to stay that way. It's been a bit of a story of the episodes on my channel as of late. Teams cancelling each other out and not much going on in terms of the match highlights. But there we go, something's going on now, and it's Ahmed Rashid once again with his second goal of the game off the corner. Lovely stuff here. Gonna have a look at that one again, because that was actually pretty quick. So, oh dearie me, dearie me, the defender went to do the clearance. It hit Rashid, hit someone else, fell back to Rashid, and there we have it, a goal. Okay, we're 2-0 up. We're definitely sticking with concentrate again. Here comes Sri Lanka. We can't let them score before half-time. Come on, someone, get the ball off them. Nick the ball off them. They get the shot in, but it's wide. Decent effort, though. So there's still a threat. We're going to have to watch out for that, although they are very tired. You see the condition numbers in their central midfield there is pretty poor. They've got 2 players in the 50s operating in the centre of their midfield. But we're coming up for half-time now. We take the lead, the 2-0 lead, into the break. Could we say the Maldives are something of a tournament team? We've been poor, we've been poor in friendlies, but we managed to bring something together for the Solidarity Cup last year, and we're doing it again for the South Asian Championship this time. Well, obviously beating India is going to be a big ask. They seem to be in very good form at the moment. Okay, oh, dearie me, terrible mistake from the defender there, just gave it straight to Ibrahim, but his shot gets saved by the keeper, and we get to see the corner highlight. Are we going to get anything off this? Let's see. No, Rashid picks it up here. He's going to knock it out to the wide man again, but the highlight ends there. Why do they do that? Make us commentate on all that just for nothing. Anyway, another attack. This time it looks like it's going to be a Sri Lanka one, but no, Shakib intercepts. Abdullah plays a ball forward. Sri Lanka have dealt with it. Can we get someone to hassle the ball off them? Not yet. I'm not going to try pronouncing any Sri Lankan surnames. They're even more difficult than the Mongolian ones. And a shot from Sri Lanka, but it goes just wide. A little reminder to concentrate, and time for a quick substitution. Ahmed Rashid definitely needs to come off. He has pretty poor fitness, it has to be said. Shefu comes on. Okay, he's fine in that central midfield role. And of course, the defense is running on fumes as well. So Habib can come in for Nazmeen. The others are just going to have to man up and stick it out. Okay, another highlight, and it's Sri Lanka again, who, they're still fighting. Give them all the credit for that. Are they going to score, though? Yes, is the answer to my question. Shazni with a Shazzy goal. Okay, we're going to have to remind them to concentrate and think about tightening things up defensively here. Let's see how this highlight plays out. Of course, a draw will still see us top third group. Only a defeat can have us not top the group. Did they just hit the post? I think they did. Okay, I'm going to make my final substitution then. Let's bring on this guy, Ahmed, just because he's the fittest player we got. Rashid is on 2 goals, but he's pretty tired, so we're going to take him off and do some tactical changes. Okay, I did pause it. Right, so we're going to make these guys all defensive, drop back the wingers. Issa can actually play in a DM role. Okay, so we've pulled everyone back a bit. So defensive fullbacks, 2 DMs now. Abdullah, for some reason, if you shove him back a few meters on the pitch, he can't play there suddenly. So I've left him there for now. But everybody's either on defend or support, except for Ibrahim up front. We're going to drop to a defensive mentality, make everything a bit structured. We're going to stop looking for the overlap. We don't need that now. We're just going to drop down the tempo, waste a lot of time, be a bit more disciplined, stick to the positions, hoof the ball up whenever we can. Okay, final 5 minutes then. Hopefully we've killed the game off here. We're into stoppage time. This is probably going to be the final highlight. Is it a final chance for Sri Lanka to grab that equaliser that they're so desperately after? No, it's not. It's been the Ahmed Rashid show. As the commentator says, we get a win, a 3rd win in a row, a 2nd 2-1 win in the tournament, and we cruise into the semis. But who are we going to play? Oh, what? We've ended up with India in the semi-final. That's ridiculous. Yeah, India topped their group, 9 points. We topped our group with 9 points. And now we play each other. Bear in mind, my predecessor got sacked for losing in the semi-final of this tournament 2 years ago. Oh dear. So after a brief trip to Sri Lanka, we're back in Afghanistan, ready to take on India. It's the 30th of December today. If we win through to the final, we'll be celebrating New Year here as well. And Sri Lanka have made it through, winning on penalties. Oh, look at that. Stoppage time equaliser, and then they won on penalties. Let's see if we can join them. So we're going to line up with our 4-3-3. We're sticking with the same pattern. India are favourites for this one. So we've made a few tweaks. We've gone standard. We've kind of gone a little bit more conservative in the setup with the team instructions. But apart from that, it's largely the same. We just changed some of the players about. We'll be looking for quick attacks from our wingers. We're going to have to punch above our weight to win, though. Looking at the reports I got about India before this game, we're going to have to watch out for this guy, Ganesh. This is why I stuck with the 4-3-3, because he dominates the ball for India a lot. Most of their play goes through him. They attack quite centrally, and when you look at him on the heat map, a huge big spot in the middle of the pitch appears. So that's why I'm sticking with a defensive midfielder formation. Hopefully that's going to restrict him a bit more. Do it for the fans, they say. All these nations, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives, they're all rivals with each other, it seems. Get out there and make a difference. Not a big reaction, but okay, we're ready to kick off. In our red, India in a rather fetching blue number. Oh, dearie me, I thought that was going to be lobbing the keeper after 10 seconds then. But that would have been quite a goal to start the match off with. India seem to be in better physical shape than us as well. They did, of course, have an extra day's rest, Group A finishing the day before Group B did. They've had a decent chance there from the corner. We clear it, but there's nobody up there to pick the ball up. Anyway, it harmlessly goes out for a goal kick. Yep, they're definitely in much better physical shape. We've got a couple of players already in the 70s, one down in the 60s already with their physical condition after the grueling 3 matches in 5 days. India had that as well, of course, but yeah, they've had a whole extra day's rest. Anyway, cross here from India. Oh, very good shot, very good save. Point blank save from the keeper, and the follow-up is blasted over the bar, so we've survived a bit of a scare there. India definitely dominating with the chances. We're kind of matching them in possession so far, so we got to half-time at 0-0. We'll take it. Going to tell the team that they're doing all right so far. And let's see what we can do in the second half as the rain starts to pour down on this winter's day. I'm just going to remind the players to concentrate. Always worth reminding them to do that in a key game. But it's been pretty cagey so far. But here we go. India with the chance. Are they going to get the cross in here? No, they're playing it into the box, but we managed to boot it away. But India boots it straight back in, but the shot goes wide. Pretty poor finishing from both teams today, it has to be said. Time to make a substitution, I think, to bring off Rashid. Ibrahim Rashid is flagging quite heavily. So Musa Isa, I mean, he's got a physical condition like he's been playing for an hour already. Anyway, we're just going to have to stick him on there. And I'm going to bring... Nazmeen is the same. I mean, he's on a 76. It's not much better than what's already on there. Okay, let's look into one of the more attacking positions then. I think we should bring on Abdullah. Abdullah comes on for Adam Mohammed. Quick reminder to concentrate, and here we go. Are we going to see a Maldives attack? Abdullah gets the ball, plays inside, Saeed slips or something like that, and now India are on the break. Singh in acres of space, and oh dearie me, what happened there? I think that was an own goal from Musa. Indeed it was. Oh dear, it would be very cruel to go out like that, especially as, you know, I could get sacked after this match if we failed to meet expectations to win. Musa was just ball watching and then he just stuck his foot out. That was not good. Not good at all. Okay, I'm going to make my final substitution early, I think. We need to bring on some fresh legs. So, yeah, we're going to put on Ahmed for Mohammed, and then we're going to make some tactical tweaks. It's time to go a bit more attacking. Clear the ball out to the flanks, be a bit more expressive. Up the tempo. Come on, boys, give us something here. Can't give them a quick shout yet, but here we go. And we've equalised. Was it Musa? Has he scored at both ends? He has, you know. Well done. Excuse me while I just undo everything I just did. Alright, so I didn't undo everything, but I just dropped us back from attacking. Let's see, what happens here? Does it go to extra time? If there's a draw, oh, but have I spoken too soon? Oh, dearie me, India have gone 2-1 up, and it's another own goal. Oh, come on. It looked to me like it took a deflection off him, but I think... Poor positioning, definitely, but calling it an own goal is a bit harsh. Okay, we're going to have to go back to attacking... start to pump the ball into the box, shoot on sight. We'll have some early crosses in there, please. Run at the defense where possible, and let's play this much wider. All right, let's go for it, guys. And as usual, after those attacking tactical changes, nothing's happened, but we do have 5 minutes of stoppage time. So let's just push these guys onto attack mode. He's already on attack. Make him an inside forward. He's just as ineffective there as he is as a winger. Put you on attack as well, mate. Put you on attack as well. Complete wingbacks, or wingbacks if you can't play a complete wingback. Okay, here we go. We got a chance, but I'm just going to tell them to push forward just in case. Oh, what did I do that for? I just killed the highlight. Oh, I don't believe that. So we lost on 2 own goals. We had a free kick in a dangerous position. And did that seriously kill the highlight because I said push forward? Oh, FM. I hate you sometimes. Sacked. Sacked. Right after New Year's Day. So they pulled me away from the off day in to come to Afghanistan over Christmas and New Year for a tournament, and then I get sacked. After we were knocked out by the eventual champions, the team that have won it several times in a row, ranked 60 places above us in the world rankings. And we've been sacked. Well, let's go and have a look at the job centre then. Now, obviously, we've got some jobs available here from the tournament as well. Bangladesh have also sacked their manager. We've got Saudi Arabia, 60th in the world. I think that's too much of a jump up. They are currently playing in the Gulf Cup of Nations. No, that's finished, has it? No, I think, yeah, they've still got, the other group's still got to complete, so they'll be waiting for their opponents there. So, we could win in and go in there and cheekily try to win a quick tournament. But I think, yeah, that's too much of a jump. Russia are looking for a new manager, but they're 26th in the world. New Zealand, 146th in the world. Could we go back to Oceania? Because, of course, if we go there and take charge of New Zealand, then it's realistic enough that we would jump from Maldives to New Zealand. I mean, then the Oceania Cup should be fairly straightforward to win. I think about it. I might apply for this for now. Let's have a look at the job advert. Okay, they obviously don't have anything coming up. I will put in an application just to see what happens. So I don't know. We'll see. If we get offered a New Zealand job, then we'll have got something to think about. Otherwise, we might just wait and see what other jobs come up in the near future. But for now, I'm Dodgy Gamer, International Manager of Mystery. Solidarity Cup has been forgotten. We've been sacked for failing to win the South Asian Championship. Who knows where? I will see you next time. Stephen Constantine. I've been thinking about getting his book. I might think about it again now.